How to feed a sourdough starter. So here we've got this jar of sourdough starter that's been growing great, but it's come time to feed it. So we're going to show you how to do that real quick. First off, you got to get a jar that's going to become your new sourdough starter. So we're going to take some of this and put it in here and then feed it in here so it can continue to grow. And then whatever's left over in here is your discard. And there's lots of recipes online. You can make stuff with your discard. But today we're going to show you how to feed it. So first thing we're going to do is we got our kitchen scale here. We're going to put this jar on it and we're going to zero it out. Okay. Now we're going to take as much of our sourdough starter as we want to keep. Okay. Let's say we have about that much. Go ahead and plop that down in. Okay, so that's 27. We'll try to go for about 30 grams. We'll see how close we can get. But you're going to put a little bit of your sourdough starter in there. 32, close enough. Okay, now we have 32 grams of sourdough starter in there. Okay, the rest of this is discarded, right? You can use it to cook something, which would be the best thing to do with it. But we've got 32 grams of sourdough starter. We're going to zero it out, and we're going to put 32 grams of flour in, okay? So 32 grams isn't much. We're going to put it in slow. We've zeroed out the kitchen scale so we can make sure we get 32 grams. Oh, come on, baby. Maybe we could put a lot more than that. Okay. Trying to get exactly up to 32 grams. Getting close. Ooh, so close. There we go, 32 grams, okay? So now we have 32 grams of sourdough starter and 32 grams of flour. I'm gonna zero it out again so we can add 32 grams of water. Okay, so we're doing 1 to 1 to 1. Whatever amount of sourdough starter you do, that's how much flour you're gonna do, and that's how much water you're gonna do. Okay, so we're just gonna slowly pour this in until we hit our 32 grams. Boom, right there, 32. So now we've got our flour, our water, and our sourdough starter all in there. We're gonna take our spoon or a ladle or whatever we used in here, and we're just gonna mix it up nice and good. Mix in all that flour and water with the sourdough starter, just like that. Again, being a little messy. There we go. And now all you do is you cover it. You can just use a paper towel or something like that. I mean, obviously you want to make sure you got the right size there, but you just cover it, put it in the fridge, and let it grow. And that is how you feed your sourdough starter.